We must have known this would happen, right? Everyone always knew that Trump was implicated with Epstein. Everyone knew that. It wasn't exactly on the down low. The fact they were saying we're going to release the Epstein files, I never believed it for a second. Trump got ratioed on Truth Social, his own platform that he made basically just for himself and other Trump fans to post. In his post in which he complained about people asking him, like, feeling betrayed because he didn't release the files. What? It's not just the Clintons, it was Trump as well this whole time. He was also a pedophile implicated by Epstein. We never knew. So his post on this on Truth Social, it got 34,000 replies and only 30,000 likes. Jeez Louise, Mr. Trump. But, I mean, obviously, the Epstein files have much broader implications that they do not want people to know about. That's why they're keeping them on the down low. That's why they edited the video of Epstein, like what happened on the night of Epstein's suicide. It's obviously been edited. There's a whole minute missing from it, and it's very suspect how much it was edited when they were claiming explicitly that it was unedited. Like they were claiming it was the raw file straight from the security camera. It wasn't. Surely people knew this was happening. Like, I'm going to release the Epstein files. We're going to release the Epstein files. Trump is one of the biggest Epstein guys. Of course he wasn't going to do that. Trump was absolutely doing all of the depravity that Epstein offered his clients, his friends, just like the Clintons were. You know, obviously the Clintons were friends with Trump for most of the time that this shit was actually happening. They weren't exactly opposed to each other until very recently, so not exactly a surprising thing to happen, you know? Like, the people who are trying to deny and downplay the Epstein files, like fucking Contrapoints, trying to deny and downplay what was going on here, obviously because she's best friends with Hillary Clinton. You know, she likes her proximity to power. She wants people to think this is all a big deal. It's all a big nothing burger, that you have this, like, sex trafficker pedophile, and somehow none of the people who went to the island where he abused his victims had anything to do with any of the abuse. Yeah, definitely. And her basis of that was her arguing that because of the trial, because the prosecutors in the trial went for a narrow spectrum of charges and like easy targets like Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell themselves. And obviously prosecutors are not exactly 100% reliable because they are agents of the state themselves and they might not go after people for political reasons, like, you know, Trump and the Clintons. Her basis for arguing that there's really nothing more to it than just Epstein and Maxwell trafficked people themselves, aside from evidence against that, like the fact that, for example, Prince Andrew settled with someone or multiple people, maybe, I don't know the details exactly, who claimed that they had been trafficked by Epstein and abused by him. Why would he settle that unless there was at least some validity to it? So there's that proving her wrong there. She just goes based off the narrow charges put forth by the prosecutors against Maxwell and Epstein themselves that this must be evidence that there's nothing more to the files, there's nothing more there, we should all forget about it. Basically the exact same fucking stance as Donald J. Trump. Imagine aligning yourself with the fucking Trump government just to try and get the Clintons out of troubles. Incredible. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to talk about that for a second because everyone's talking about it and we must have known this would happen, obviously. Trump's not going to release files that implicate himself in this shit. And like tons of other powerful people in American politics, in the American economy, in American society, not going to happen. He's there for those people. Why would he do that? Especially for himself. Anyway, give me all your money.